I want to welcome you back to BLACKSITE Sports. Tonight, we're going to talk about why the NFL running backs will never get paid again. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. It's a tough time for the NFL running backs in the NFL. The NFL has decided not to pay running backs who are worth their production. We have Josh Jacobs, we have Saquon Barkley, we have Troy Pollard. Coming up, we're going to have Jonathan Taylor. Neither one of these running backs will get paid what their production has proven that they are worth, simply because of simple analytics and a cost-benefit analysis. In analytics, right now, the NFL is full of it. After about 5 years of running the football, the production of an NFL running back simply goes down. The wear and tear of the position. So the NFL feels is that why pay a huge contract to Saquon, Josh, Troy, and many others when I can go into the draft when there's hundreds of running backs coming out every year and get 75% of the production that that back was given, or even 100% or more production with a running back. So it hurts these running backs when they're going for their second contracts, because most of them sign 4-year contracts with an option for a 5th year to be picked up. So each team usually gets those 5 years. And after those 5 years, they feel as though it is easy, very easy, to go into the draft and get a new running back. With analytics, it's basically selling you that it's better to pay a guard a second contract. And I'm going to set out an example real quick. Cleveland Browns probably have the best guard in the league, Wyatt Teller. He's on his second contract. And the Cleveland Browns had 2 great running backs, Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. They will pay Wyatt Teller because Wyatt Teller can be great for 10 years. But can Kareem Hunt, can Nick Chubb be great? Yes, Nick Chubb got a new contract. He got an extension. He probably got the biggest extension back in 2021 when he signed a 3-year, $36 million deal, which is paying him $12 million a year. Now, the highest paid running back in the NFL is Christian McCaffrey, who's being paid $16 million a year. But you have to understand, analytics says pay the guard, pay the tackle, the guys who make the holes, pay the wide receiver, the guy who makes the big plays, because the NFL is a passing league now. But why pay the guy who runs the ball when physically he will be worn out after 5 years? You won't get his greatest production on that second contract. But if I can go into the 2nd, 3rd, 4th round and get a running back for cheap, that means it's more money spent under the cap for that defensive end, for that cornerback, for that wide receiver. So Saquon, Josh, Troy, coming up Jonathan Taylor are put in a difficult position that they won't receive that huge contract. They're offering Saquon Barkley a 1-year, $10.1 million, and you know that Saquon is the heart and soul of that football team, along with Josh Jacobs. The Giants wouldn't be competitive without Saquon Barkley, but it doesn't matter. The analytics says his production will go down, and that the Giants will go into the draft and get a new running back who can simply come and give about the same production for less money. And that's what it's all about. Once analytics invaded the NFL, it had to eat some position alive. And the position that it ate alive was the running back position. Now, these guys, they want them to play on 1-year deals, basically. And if they get through that 1-year deal, we'll give you another one. And you know where I believe this really started, it started with Bill Belichick up in New England during the run of the Patriots with Tom Brady, when he used to bring in a running back every year. He would bring in a Corey Dillon, or he would bring in another back for a year and get maximum production out of that one back and let him go. So analytics started saying, hey, can we get that production from that back for 4 or 5 years? Let him go, save millions of dollars, bring in a young running back who can give you that same production, not the same, but a quarter, 75%, and our team is still viable and still good in the NFL. Some position will have to suffer. And these guys right now, and they're going to hold out. I believe that Josh is going to hold out, Saquon, maybe Troy Pollard in Dallas, because Ezekiel Elliott is gone. That he has a position to stand on, but after July 17th, you can no longer negotiate a long-term deal. So they basically have to sign that 1-year deal for $10.1 million. And when you don't have a long-term contract, you don't have guaranteed money. The guaranteed money that you get up front. So basically, they're playing on that contract. If they get hurt, it could be over for them. But this is what analytics has done. This is what the cost-benefit analysis has done in the NFL. They're bringing in people, statisticians, and those in the field to see what positions are worth the money. So your running back may be the position on the team who makes the less money. And nobody would have thought of that in the past. Running backs used to get paid huge dollars. But now they have made the NFL a passing league. The quarterback gets the largest amount of money under the cap. Then you probably come with the wide receiver, the defensive end, and the cornerbacks make huge dollars because of the importance of that position. So how do these guys maximize their talent, maximize their value on a football team when now they truly know they're not going to get paid? They are the position that takes the most hits on a football team, physical hits. We know offensive and defensive linemen play most of the downs, but the running back position is a wear and tear position. And how many young people, after they find out that this position is not making the most money, are going to want to play running back? Most of them are going to say, can I go to wide receiver? Can I go to safety? Can I go to cornerback, defensive end, even tight end? Because the value is not there. And the NFL has deemed it that way. And that's the way it's going to be. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE Sports. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.